Happening today, the woman accused of starting that chain reaction crash that killed 2 adults and a small child will go before a judge this morning. 29-year-old Amber Pereira is facing a list of charges for Thursday's deadly crash on the Selmon Expressway. Amanda Shivari live at the Hillsborough County Courthouse this morning, and investigators, Amanda, are having a real hard time identifying the victims. So this morning, any word on who they might be?
Paul, we do know that Tampa police have spoken with the family of the victims, but at this point they are not releasing their names publicly until they can get 100% confirmation from the medical examiner's office. Certainly we understand that. Tampa police tell us that Amber Pereira set off a chain reaction crash, driving at a high rate of speed, then slamming into the back of a car carrying those 3 victims. The force was so strong, the car was sent into oncoming traffic and collided with others before catching fire. It all happened in an instant. Don Rogers was driving home when he saw it all happen. He and others rushed to try and help. Rogers took a pocket knife and cut the driver's seatbelt. He and another man pulled that driver out. Unfortunately, he was unconscious. What he didn't know and what the others couldn't have known is that 2 people were still in the car.
The smoke and the flames was already into the back seats, so we couldn't really see anything in there anyways. I didn't know until later on that it happened. And I almost wish we could have, if we could have done a little bit more, if we would have known.
We're told that Pereira sped away from the scene. She was later arrested when her car broke down due to the damage from the crash. Police drew her blood and charged her with DUI manslaughter. Detectives tell us that she actually tried to hide those vials of blood in her underwear. Because of that, she is charged with tampering with evidence. Again, she is expected to be here in court later this morning. We will be in the courtroom and bring you the very latest on what happens at that bond hearing at WFLA.com.
All right, Amanda, investigators tell us that Pereira was taking some type of prescription drugs, maybe Lexapro, Ativan. Is this right? And at the time of the crash, do we know if that could have played a factor?
Well, her grandmother says she believes it did. She says that the 29-year-old had a history of seizures. Ativan, of course, used to treat seizures, and that is what the grandmother believes may have started this whole very tragic crash. And
we shall see what happens at court this morning. You'll be there, Amanda Shivari, live in Tampa this morning. Thank you so much.